Invest intelligently. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Our team is comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. Phil's Gang has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. You don't need to be a seasoned investor to benefit from the Phil's Gang platform, no matter what level of investor you are. Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action, avoid market pitfalls, and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
I signed up, and I've learned an incredible amount from Phil and Steve. The staff at Phil's Gang gives platinum-level service and stock recommendations. You know, it's as simple as that. At the end of a month or so, I've always been in the black. Phil's Gang is a class act. I'm happy to be a member.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. If you want to invest your money and grow your wealth, just listen to Phil Grandy.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. There's many reasons to listen to a radio show, but I think to listen to my show, you get the truth, you get clarity, and you get great information.
No matter what level of investor you are, Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success.
You know what? Most of all, it's fun. philsgang.com. Clarity, good information, and fun. What, are you nuts? Coffee's up 92%. Lumber's up 67%. Heating oil, what, 60%? Gasoline, 55%. I understand why you guys are telling me to raise my rates here at Phil's Gang, but we haven't raised our rates since 2001. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I'm not going to raise my rates. Our membership's been $39.95 since 2001, and for a good reason. So that you have enough room that when you do make money here at Phil's Gang, and you will, because you're going to learn how to short stocks, that there's enough room to send some money to St. Jude. That's why we never raised our price. And that's why we give you good value. So, you want to continue with good value, good information, be on the right side of the market? Join my gang, philsgang.com, where the price has not moved, where we fight inflation. philsgang.com. What are you, nuts? 85% of the people do not know how to get out of the market. They lose money because they don't know when to get out. I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. I solved that with my Pro 2 color-coded chart. It tells you when to get out. Tells you when to get in, tells you what to add, not to add. Specifically, when do I get out? It tells you that. Check it out. Go to my site, philsgang.com. Get your 10-day free trial of my Pro 2 color-coded chart and a membership. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. You know, over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. You know, I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grande.
Eddie Ardeni is saying we think this time is different. There's been no broad-based credit crunch. Liquidity is ample. Consumer spending is growing. Multifamily, I don't want to read too much of this, but basically they're in the soft landing camp.
Wrong, 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 wrong.
God, they just won't quit, will they? By the way, remember I told you, as I told my gang, I've been telling my gang, keep watching the symbol IWM. That's the Russell 5000 small mid-cap stocks. That will give you the direction of where the market's going. Anytime you want to know where the market's going, you look at two things: IWM, and then you also look at the bond market, TLT. If bonds are going up, you know yields are coming down, stock market go up. By the way, I told everybody in my gang, and I think I told you too on the radio, and I know I told people on my YouTube channel, by the way, the Russell 2000 is the one to watch, because that will tell you, okay, give you the best indication as to where the market's going. But it's amazing. I said to my members when the earnings season started, you got to buy the S&P Spiders. They always go up during that earnings season. And not only that, but now, as the earnings season's coming to a close, they're going to punch this market higher. They got to get into that Santa Claus rally that starts 5 days before Christmas and then ends 2 days after January. Because this is all about, this whole rally you're seeing right now has nothing to do with earnings, nothing to do with economic growth, has nothing to do with productivity. We don't have any of that, by the way. We don't have productivity. We don't have, our productivity's down 72%. Our economic growth is flat. Give me a break, okay? All that's going on right now is they're going to keep squeezing the shorts. The closer you get to the 200-day moving average, the S&P I'm talking about, if it breaks through that 200-day moving average, you'll see a big move to the upside. That's why they're doing it. They're engineering the market, financial engineering the market, to push up through that 200-day moving average, get everybody to start covering their short positions, scare everybody, and that way they can connect to the December Christmas rally, which starts 5 days before Christmas. And this is all to guarantee the big investment banks on Wall Street their bonuses. That's what this is all about. This is a bonus rally. That's what it's about. It's not going to last. It's not going to sustain itself. I mean, it's just amazing, okay? And what I've told them has been correct. So if you're a gang member, you'd be making money right now. So we're right at the 200-day moving average. If you want to take a look at my chart, go to my YouTube channel. It's up now. You can see it. It's right against the 200-day moving average, right against the 200-day moving average. But you know what's amazing is people have no idea what's going on because they keep listening to these people on the fake Business News Network. I mean, they just lie to you. They don't tell you the truth. I'll give you an example. In 2018, we had a clear message from the stock market. Something's wrong. After 10 years of stimulus, QE stimulus. And stimulus, by the way, if an economy is using stimulus, that means the economy can't stand on its own. It means the economy is throwing a Hail Mary pass. And they've been throwing this Hail Mary pass for 10 years, for 13 years now. So after the 2008 42% market crash, the Federal Reserve starts substituting earnings, corporate earnings, economic growth, and productivity. They started to substitute those three things. And what they did is they put in QE zero rates. They would print money, buy treasuries, drop interest rates down. So we had that longest bull market. We were experiencing the longest bull market rally in history from 2008 to 2018, January 2018. And do you remember in January of 2018, January 16, I warned everybody that there was a real problem in the stock market. And this was the beginning of the stock market crash. And what I saw in 2018, remember I said that, I said, write this down. I said this January 16, 2018, beginning of the crash, and we were correct. Because what I saw then was the beginning of January 18th, the market started to lose money. Now remember, 2008 to 2018, market rallies, big rally, all financially engineered, all through zero rates. Nobody cared about companies made money or earnings or anything else. January 2018, I identified the market was going down. All of a sudden, the S&P lost 10% of its value. 10% of its value. This is after the longest bull market run in history. And that's when I warned on 2016 something was up. And then as we got to October 2018, the losses really started to mount. The market started to really fall apart. And then we had the worst December since 1931, the worst December. So this was a terrific message from the market to, at that time was Powell, but before that was Yellen, remember. Yellen was the head of the Fed before Powell. And remember, 2017, she only raised interest rates 3 times. That's it. A quarter point each, 3 times a quarter point each. That's it. Then he comes in January 2018, and the market starts falling apart. The value drops immediately 10% in the S&P. And what does he do? He sits there like a dope. And he starts raising rates 25 basis points. Are you nuts? That's why we're where we are today. Because see, they didn't want to raise rates. They wanted that QE. Okay, they wanted to keep printing that money to keep creating that inflation. Because who was benefiting from the inflation? The big boys. Okay, you take the very, very wealthy. They were benefiting terrific. I mean, anybody that was part of the 1/100th of 1%. There's about 563 of those people. 563,000. Of the population that's considered the 1/100th of 1%. Now these people make about $5 million a year for salaries or income, and their net worth is about $12 million. And there's about 536,000 of these out of our population of 362 million, I guess. So think about what they did. Everything they did was for this group. After the market crashed in 2008 and went down 42%, they said, let's turn around and rally this market for the asset class, for this asset class. And that was what they did right up from 2008, 2018. By the time we got to 2018, it was clear inflation was getting ugly. It was clear something was wrong. If they only stopped in 2018, you wouldn't see what is coming. A hell of a crash. That's right. A hell of a crash is coming. Because everything you're seeing like today, we saw this, what was it, last time when Powell spoke? Remember, he said the same thing. He said, the last time we saw the big rally, we went up about, 1,200 points. He said, well, you know what? He says, maybe by November, I don't have to raise rates anymore. And then about a half hour later, he came out and said, oh, boy, he says, I'm going to have to raise rates, I think, because inflation is really terrible. I think I'll have to raise rates. He did the same thing today. It's the same thing today. He did the same thing. So that gave the market an excuse to run up where we are at 471 points. So watch the 200-day moving average on your S&P. Very careful. It's got to get above it and hold it for at least 2-3 weeks, or it's going to fail. Be right back after this break.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. You know, over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. You know, I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. What are you, nuts? Coffee's up 92%. Lumber's up 67%. Heating oil, what, 60%? Gasoline, 55%? I understand why you guys are telling me to raise my rates here at Phil's Gang, but we haven't raised our rates since 2001. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I'm not going to raise my rates. Our membership's been $39.95 since 2001, and for a good reason. So that you have enough room that when you do make money here at Phil's Gang, and you will, because you're going to learn how to short stocks, that there's enough room to send some money to St. Jude. That's why we never raised our price. And that's why we give you good value. So, you want to continue with good value, good information, be on the right side of the market? Join my gang, philsgang.com, where the price has not moved, where we fight inflation. philsgang.com.
If you want to invest your money and grow your wealth, just listen to Phil Grandy.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. There's many reasons to listen to a radio show, but I think to listen to my show, you get the truth, you get clarity, and you get great information.
No matter what level of investor you are, Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success.
You know what? Most of all, it's fun. philsgang.com. Clarity, good information, and fun.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Are you a stock market investor without all the information?
What are you, nuts? Market's going up, market's going down. We're getting all this bad information.
How do you invest intelligently? Phil Grandy can show you.
If you want real information and you really want to know what the market's going to do and you want the truth, go to my site, philsgang.com, and also listen to me on my radio show every weekday at 3 o'clock Eastern.
Phil's got the answers at philsgang.com.
That's philsgang.com, where you get the truth and you get the information you need about the market.
Phil Grandy has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. That's right, philsgang.com. Join my gang for 10 days. It's free. If anything, during that 10-day period, you're going to learn how the market really works. You're going to find information that you never had before. You're going to walk away and go, I didn't know that. So join my gang for 10 days free, philsgang.com. And you're also going to learn how to make money when the market goes down. It's kind of silly just sitting there when the market going down, hoping. Why hope when you can sell short and make money? Either way, you make money when the market goes up, you make money when the market goes down. That's the benefit of Phil's Gang. you make money.
Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level.
philsgang.com. Sign up free for 10 days.
Merry Christmas from Phil Grandy and everyone at Phil's Gang. This Christmas, give yourself the gift of knowledge. Join Phil's Gang and navigate the market with confidence. Here's Phil Grandy.
Remember, every day, okay, you can go to my gift shop, and we had a beautiful webinar, 3-hour webinar. What's interesting is when we told everybody to buy the spiders, and we told them to buy the spiders, it was on October 12th. So there was two different times we got them in. Our more experienced members, we got them in early when there was risk on. And so the market's up about 14%. The S&P, we have about a 14% return. Our newer students who haven't made profits yet, we got them in later, and they're up about 9%. So in other words, the earlier students we got in around October 13th, and then, our experienced members, and then the ones who are new we got in around November 3rd. Because November 3rd, we had a higher probability that the market would go up, okay? On October 13th, our charts are telling us it would go up, but it was what we call risk on. Now, anytime you're investing in stocks, obviously you always want to be buying stocks or selling stocks short in a risk-off situation. That's what you'll learn from us. Not only will you learn how to sell short, but you'll know the difference between risk on and risk off. Most people don't even know the difference between risk on and risk off. Most people don't even know how the bond market works. You should always look at the bond market before you buy or sell stock short. You should always look at the bond market. And then same thing with the small mid-cap stocks, the Russell 2000, IWM. You need to look at that before you buy a stock. If you look at IWM and you look at TLT, the symbol for the treasuries, you'll know exactly what the market's going to do. There won't be any guesswork to it. This is what we teach you, and that's why we say to you, why don't you, for 10 days, it's free. Okay, now also remember, every morning while we're in this crisis, you can come to my YouTube channel, and every morning I tell you, and it's free, I tell you what I think the market's going to do that day and long term. So you should check that out. It doesn't cost you anything. So anytime you wake up in the morning or you wonder what's going on, okay, or what's the market going to do that day or in the future, just go to my YouTube channel. Okay, and we've been talking about the S&P all the way through. Now, so again, if we go back and take a look at what's going on with this rally, this is a bonus rally. Now you're going to hear everybody all excited today. Remember the last time we had a rally like this when Bernanke or when Powell spoke about he may start, pulling back on the interest rates. He may not raise them as high, and we had a 1,200 or 1,500 point rally in 2 days. We're already up 500 points. Here we go again. We gave it all back. Remember? We gave it all back. Now you got to understand the headwinds we have here. Okay. First of all, we have the yield curve that's inverted. That's why this rally is not going to last. We're in the rally, and that's okay, be in it, but make sure you're not buying and holding. This is where people get killed. Now they're going to be in there buying and holding instead of looking for signals at the time when it's ready to sell into the rally. So in other words, our members who are up 14% in the spiders, or members who are up 9% in the spiders, they'll know exactly when to get out because this won't last. And we'll be there to guide them. Why won't it last? Because we have the yield curve that's inverted. You can get on a 3-month treasury interest rates of 4.3%. 10 years, 3.7. Why would you go and loan the money to the government at 3.7 for 10 years when you could loan the money for 3 months and it's just 4.3? So what does that tell you? Something's wrong. Something's wrong. Anytime remember when they say the yield curve inverted, what they're talking about is normally the 10-year Treasury yield will always be higher than the 3-month Treasury yield. In other words, what they're willing to pay you. Usually, the 10-year, they'd be paying you 4.36, okay, and a 10-year. In a 3-month, they'd be paying you less, 3.72. But they inverted it, where the 3 months 4.36 and the 10 years 3.72. To professionals like me, that tells you there's a real problem in the market. There's a headwind. Now, consumer confidence is shot to hell. How do we know that? Because people are buying the treasuries. Just go take a look at the symbol TLT on your chart, and you see TLT is moving up. That's the last thing that Powell wants to see. Treasury yields coming down, the market going up. That's inflation. Last thing he wants to see. Let's talk about oil. Oil has dropped 40% since March. And at March, it was $124. Today, it's around $80. And people running around, look at that. Boy, things are good. Oil's dropped. No. Between the inverted yield curve is flashing a red signal. Be careful. Be careful. Oil dropping 40% since March. Big red flag. Be careful. The economy, be careful. The reason the oil is going down in price is because manufacturing is getting killed around the globe. Demand for goods are down. People are hurting. Manufacturing last week in the United States dropped from 50.4 to 47.6. That's huge. That's like building a bridge, a span 1,000 feet, and you missed it by 999 feet. That's huge. So you got our national debt, okay, which is $31 trillion. Our GDP is flat, but our global debt is a historic $226 trillion with a GDP at 2.2%. So you got the oil against you, you got the global debt against you, you got the national debt, you got manufacturing against you, and you got a yield curve that's against you. And people say, oh, we're doing fine. Everybody's going to jump in and buy and hold today. That's why you join my gang. We're in the market. I'm not saying don't be in it. We're in it. As I said, our spiders are up 9% and 14%. Two different areas we got them in. But we know it's not going to last. How long have you been hearing me say on this radio show every day now for almost a week, this is a Christmas rally. This is not a Christmas rally. This is a bonus rally, Now, when you have a global debt, historic, $226 trillion, do you know what that means? That we're in deep trouble, but nobody wants to believe it. That's why you got to learn how to sell short. We'll be right back after this break.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. Over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And the Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day?
That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
Hi, I'm Phil Graney at philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down. It keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now are the worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days.
Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. When the stock market is up one day and down the next, you need experienced advice from a pro.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I know you're sitting there watching the stock market. You're going, what? Is this nuts? Market goes up 700 points. Next day goes up 800 points. Then the market goes back down. Then it goes back up. What that is volatility.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently?
But you got to anticipate what's going to happen with the market. And that's what we give you. Information so you can anticipate in advance what the market's going to do, so you know what stocks to buy, you know what stocks to short. It's all about having good information and anticipation. You got to anticipate. The one thing you can't do is rely on your brokers. Listen.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
What are you, nuts? Partners and shareholders? You're not included.
Check out the free 10-day trial and follow Phil to investing success. Learn more at philsgang.com. philsgang.com. Happy holidays from Phil Grandy and everyone here at Phil's Gang. Now, get ready to take investing to the next level. Here's Phil Grandy.
Okay, for my gang members, I want you to add to your position, okay, on your on gold, your AUI, okay, AUI. It's above the 200-day moving average. It broke out today nicely. So you can add to your position on AUI and then make sure you put a stop in, okay? GDX, you can add a little bit, but wait till it gets above the 200-day moving average around 29.81 before you add to that. So we've been really doing good with our golds. Remember, we got in golds and nobody wanted gold. I kept telling you, be patient, get into gold, be patient when nobody wants it. And we waited and waited. Now we're doing beautifully with gold. That's what you do. You have to buy when no one wants it. Also for my members on the spiders, okay, it barely broke above the 200-day moving average, okay. So if you've been with us where you have a 14% return, okay, or let's say an 8 to 14% return, take some profits, okay. Put a stop in, and then we'll readjust tomorrow if she breaks out again. Okay, so I wanted to get those messages out. All right, so I want you to think about this. Remember, this market we've been long in this market since the earnings season has started because we know they'll financially engineer the market to go up during earnings season. I also told my members that we're going to stay in the spiders because they're going to financially engineer this market up to the Christmas rally. They're going to try to get through that 200-day moving average, the spiders. The closer they get to the 200-day moving average, it forces the big institutions to cover their short positions. And when the S&P goes through the 200-day moving average, okay, then they have to really cover their positions. That's why you got a big spike today, okay? But these spikes won't last because you have too many headwinds, way too many headwinds. I like oil. Example, oil's telling you we're in deep trouble. I mean, for oil to drop, okay, 40% since March, that is telling you that our economy's in deep trouble. We're not manufacturing. Our economic growth is terrible. We're not manufacturing. Things are terrible. And you want to see oil, big demand for oil. That means you got an economy that's really rocking, really doing good. But when oil prices go down, it's telling you the economy is doing terrible. And that's what's going on. So now the rally is up on the Dow, 631 points. This is exactly what happened the last time when Powell spoke. Okay, he does this purposely. But that's okay because we are long in these positions. Now, let's talk about when you go all the way back. The reason you're going to see this market drop another 20 or 30%, or you're going to see the S&P, mark my words, the S&P is going to break back down below the low of October 13th. That's right, October 13th. It's going to drop below those lows. Because right now this whole rally, we'll just call it a Christmas annual bonus rally, there is nothing supporting this market. We don't have QE anymore. So the market has no support. We have no earnings. Earnings are doing terribly. Economic growth is doing terribly. Our stocks are way overpriced so that the big institutions, they don't want anything to do with these stocks. The stock market has to go down at least 20 to 30% just to adjust the values of these stocks where they should be correctly. Our global debt, our national debt is horrible. So we got in the consumer, he's buying bonds right now. That means he has no confidence. And if you go all the way back, we could have avoided this whole crash that we had starting in January if they only would listen to the messages of the market in 2018. When I said on January 16, 2018, this is when the crash would begin. If they only listened. I mean, they had such messages from the market. You just got to listen to the market. When Powell took over in 2018, he didn't do anything. There you go. Remember, we had one of the biggest bull market rallies in history from 2008 to 2018. All of a sudden, January, he takes over 2018 from Yellen. All of a sudden, immediately, the value drops in the S&P 10%. Are you kidding me? And then when October came, the market really started to collapse, and then we had the worst December since 1931. The messages there were, look at, inflation is getting too difficult. Inflation's going, you can't keep printing money. You can't keep printing money to push stocks up that have no earnings. Remember, we kept pushing the big tech stocks up when they have no earnings. It was a warning. They should have then went after the inflation. They should have moved rates up 5, 10, 15, even 20 points to break the back of inflation in 2018. But because they didn't do that, and the rate increases they've had from 2018 to today are so tiny that we're still going to suffer. They're not fixing it. We have an illness, and they're not giving us the right prescription. And here's why they did that in 2018. They knew they should have raised rates in 2018. They read the messages from the market. But who are they? Who are the beneficiaries of this inflation? You have the 1/100th of 1% of our population. So we have 332 million people in our population, And we have 520,000 of the 332 million. Just think how tiny that is. 520,000 of 332 million. That's 1/100th of 1%. 520,000 people. Their net worth is 125 million. Their income, annual income, is 6.2 million. Okay, and they own 11% of the world's 18 trillion global wealth. Now, they're referred to as the asset class. That means they own exclusive real estate, like historic buildings. Like, for example, Trump bought 40 Wall Street. They own vineyards. They own timberland. They own aggie land, agricultural land. They have fine art, rare coins, rare commodities. They want inflation. And after 2008 crash down 42%, they wanted the stock market to go back up. So what they, and plus stocks, of course. They control 85% of the stocks. So those asset class people, they run this country. They are our owners. And they wanted to get their worth back. And that's why they've been creating this inflation. And so Pelosi and all these people get wealthier and wealthier. I mean, people forget they're our owners. They make all the decisions. They make the decision who's going to be the president. Listen.
You have owners. They own you. They own everything. They own all the important land. They own and control the corporations. They've long since bought and paid for the Senate, the Congress, the state houses, the city halls. They got the judges in their back pockets.
There you go. So these are the 1/100th of 1%. Just think about 500,000 people control everything. Out of the 500,000 people, there's 35 of them that control the Federal Reserve. They control all the media. They control Congress. I mean, there's 35 individuals who control all that. They wanted their assets to go up, and they still want their assets to go up. See, they don't care about you. They don't care about the guy on Main Street. I mean, we have terrible economic growth. Our earnings are terrible. And the only way they could move the market up, remember, was zero rates. But that's over. So it's going to be interesting to see, with oil down, with the yield curve inverted, if anybody pays attention. And then they're going to be all upset when this rally we're having from on the S&P from October to now, October 13th to now, when we got in the market, which is up now 14%, which I'm telling my members right now, take some profits. It's going to be interesting how many people get caught because they really believe this is real. Hey, listen, join my gang, please, so that you get some guidance, for God's sakes.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
Phil Grande has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. That's right, philsgang.com. Join my gang for 10 days. It's free. If anything, during that 10-day period, you're going to learn how the market really works. You're going to find information that you never had before. You're going to walk away and go, I didn't know that. So join my gang for 10 days free, philsgang.com. And you're also going to learn how to make money when the market goes down. it's kind of silly just sitting there with the market going down, hoping. Why hope when you can sell short and make money? Either way, you make money when the market goes up, you make money when the market goes down. That's the benefit of Phil's Gang. You make money.
Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level.
philsgang.com. Sign up free for 10 days.
Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here. And it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. Stock market may be up one day and down the next, but one thing stays consistent. Sound advice from Phil Grandy and Phil's Gang. We're thankful to have opportunities to invest and grow wealth. Happy holidays from Phil's Gang.
And thank you for listening to our show. My name is Steve Celeste. I'm the Director of Education for philsgang.com and the Phil's Gang Radio Show. And I just want to take this time to tell you how to join the 10-day free trial. It's as simple as going to www.philsgang.com. On the top of the site, click Get Started. On the next page, click on the big red banner for the Working Investor Plan. And that's all you have to do. And also during this time,
And thank you. Listen, join the gang. Now, when you join a gang, 10 days free. And during that 10 days, you're going to get a real education. And the one thing you're going to get educated about is how the market really works. You may think you know, but you don't. Why are 80% of people losing money in the market? Why is it that my members who participated in the spiders are up either 9% or 14%, while you in the 401k are down 20 to 27%. And you're supposed to have geniuses taking care of you. You're down 20 to 27%. That should have never happened. See, if you're in the spiders, okay, you'd be up 9 to 14%. Actually, be up more because we shorted when the market was going down. Shorting is essential. It's like buying a car and you don't get reverse, just forward. And mark down what I'm telling you right now. We have terrible headwinds that are going on. We have the inverted yield curve. Nobody's paying attention to that. Nobody's paying attention to the fact that the oil has dropped 40%, telling you that our economy is in real deep trouble, that there's no demand. The other problem is our consumer's in real trouble. All his consumption is debt. Don't forget, he went out and refied his house, pulling money out of his house. He's in trouble. Soon he has nowhere to pull money from. Soon his credit cards are tapped. He can't use his house as an ATM machine anymore. He's hurting. When you have a national debt that's at $31 trillion and our GDP is not growing and our manufacturing is dropping, come on. But it doesn't mean that when the market opens, you can't make money, because the beautiful thing about charting, you can make money on these rallies, like we've been making money since on the S&P, not just the S&P since October. Look at the money we were making in oil when everybody else was losing money. I mean, take MRO, just give you an example. When it turned green on our color-coded chart at 27, okay, went from 27 up to $32, $33. That's an 18% return. And if you were a gang member, you would have been in that stock. And you would have caught it when it turned green. Another oil stock that we did well, Schlumberger. Schlumberger, we had a perfect buy signal. It was red. It stayed red till it's not to buy it in September 26th. Finally, from September 26th to October 18th, October 10th said, don't buy it, don't buy it. The red warns you. So the color-coded chart saves you from making mistakes. And you learn how to use this during the 10 days. It's easy. So let's take Schlumberger. So the members that bought Schlumberger, it was around $41. Okay, we took most of our profits right now at Schlumberger out of the sweet spot. We got out somewhere around $53, $43 to $53. So that's about a 28% gain. And those are risk-off trades. They're risk-off because we waited for those patterns to come to us before we executed. We don't just all of a sudden listen to somebody on TV or read, Wall Street Journal or Bloomberg's or whatever. No, we watch the same stocks in the same sectors. And if you're watching more than 3 sectors, you'll never make money. If you're investing along a year's time, during a year, if you're investing in more than 6 or 7 stocks and 2 ETFs, you'll never make money. You got to have 6 stocks, the maximum. 2 ETFs, the maximum. And if you're working with a color-coded chart where you're following the money instead of the BS, you're going to make money no matter what the market's doing, whether it's going down or up, because you can short. See, making money in the market is the easiest thing. Try to get rid of the bad habits that people have. Like this buy and hold. This buy and hold is stupid. It's stupid. Look what happened the last time. We had a 1,200-point rally because of what Powell said. And it gave it all back. We had a 1,500-point rally. Gave it all back. So now today we're at 658 points. Maybe it goes up another 600 points. But we're going to be making money when it's going on. But it's going to give it all back. Why? Because the yield curve's inverted. If I went down the street and talked to people about the yield curve, they'd think I'm nuts. They don't know what that means. But anytime the government's going to pay you more to loan the money for 3 months and pay you less to loan the money over 10 years, that means the government's in trouble. So why would you buy and hold? These things mean something. Take a look at the bond market. These things mean something. And with the oil down 40%, it's sending you a message. The economy's in trouble. So we got 2 main messages. The oil is down 40%. You got the yield curve that's inverted. The government says, I'll pay you 4.3% interest on money for 3 months. On 10 years, I only pay you 3.7. Whoa, they're in trouble. Oil's down 40% since March. We went for 124 days. They're in trouble. Here's the big one that nobody even talks about. Global debt. 26 trillion, historic debt. GDP globally is only 2.2%. The reason why oil is down 40% because around the globe, there's no demand. People are broke. Just let's take our little piece out of that 226 trillion. It's 31 trillion. Our GDP is flat. We're in trouble. Manufacturing's in deep trouble. But it doesn't mean you can't, when the stock goes up, you can't make money. You just got to know when to get out. I mean, the perfect example is our S&P. Not only are we going to get out of that stock when we're told to, when the market tells us to, but we'll sell it. And this, as I told you before, drives me nuts. When people are in a stock and they say, get me out of the stock, get me out. Why do they go look for another stock? If you believe the stock's going down, we'll show you how to switch your position so when it goes down, you're making money. You can't do that with a 401k. So, look, there's a lot of opportunities in the market, but you're not going to be making money if you listen to these people all day long on CNBC and all these geniuses and these planners. I'm telling you, you're not. And remember, we have a bunch of gangsters that are running this country. Bunch of gangsters. They really are. I mean, I don't care. I mean, when you're looking at the White House, you're looking at the Congress, and you're looking at, I mean, give me a break. We can't trust any of them. And you think you can trust Wall Street? No. But see, when the market opens, you don't care about the government. You don't care if they're gangsters. You don't care if Wall Street's crooked. Because the beautiful thing about charting, you're following the money. So no matter how they're rigging the market, you're going to be on the right side of your investment. If the market's going to be going down, you're going to make money. If the market's going up, you're going to be making money. Because you have the skills, if you're with us, to sell short and to buy. 80% of the people don't have that. Join my gang tonight, philsgang.com. Check it out. If you don't stay after 10 days, and if you make money, please help St. Jude.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.